Hello parents, this is Frank Rodriguez, principal over at Strawberry Hill. I wanted to thank everyone on the arrival dismissal procedures and helping us with all our quick updates that we have had over the last few days. I want to just reiterate some points today. Basically, when we're coming in, we are coming in around the loop. This is for car drop-off and pickup, and we're going around the loop. And typically there will be a line forming already around 3:15 in the afternoon, and the morning we start to get that line typically around 8:30. So in terms of dismissal, which is probably a more where we're having the most challenges, everyone should be going in around the loop and waiting around the line. There'll be a staff member that usually is myself going around and basically looking for kindergarten cars. Please make sure that you have your kindergarten tag for the car. If you don't have it, just write it on a piece of paper, kindergarten and the student last name, and this way it's very identifiable that I can just pick you off and have you go and skip the line and go on this curb. This will be their kindergarten pickup area, and sometimes it's already filled roughly around to here, and we don't want it to fill more than that because then it blocks all the other cars trying to get out. So again, there'll be a staff member around when you're waiting. Everyone must take the right, wait around the loop, wait for us to then call you out of the line, and then have the next set of cars wait on this curb once the first set of cars have already picked up the kids. Some of you are still parking here, and it does cause more traffic when you're trying to get out of our dismissal. So standing in line, waiting, getting the cars in, I think it's the best process. There's one more part to this whole arrival dismissal that we did mention repeatedly, and we have unfortunately a few cars that are still not following the procedures, and it only takes a good 5 to 10% of cars not to follow the procedures to disrupt the whole thing. No one should be coming this way on 5th Street, because what happens when you come this way on 5th Street and you try to make the left, there's already a line of cars forming that have waited patiently and are following the directions and are probably not going to try to let you in if you haven't been following the directions. So what we want you to do is come up 5th Street, just like you saw that last car come up. You want to come up 5th Street from the west side and approaching east, and there'll be a line forming here to get into our campus. So that is the way to go. I don't need you to come in through Strawberry Hill and 5th Street and make this left. It causes traffic into Strawberry Hill, and we need everybody to cooperate on this so we can have a proper, efficient and effective dismissal. Please make sure that you let everybody who is in charge of dismissal in your family know these procedures. We get many new people each day that tell us they don't know how to do it. It's very important. I think we've gotten so much better at it. We finished dismissal at 3:41 yesterday. The last thing I want to say is the staggering of our dismissal. If you are a 1st grader or 2nd grade parent, it's important that you come in a little later, not at 3:25, probably a little closer to 3:35, 3:30, 3:35. And I think it's going to go smoother. We want our kindergarten parents to come in first so we can get them on the queue and on the line, and it doesn't disrupt all people waiting in line. And we want our 1st grade, our 2nd grade parents, and those that have siblings in kindergarten and 1st grade, or kindergarten and 2nd grade, they also should come a little later, because 2nd grade does not get out after 3:25, and it takes them a few more minutes to get outside. Okay, that's when our last essential ends, at 3:25. I hope that was clear. Those 3 points about waiting in the loop, about the 5th Street entrance, and about the staggering of dismissal. Thank you so much.